What you guys, today we're going to be taking a look at Canva. Canva is a website which you can use to create some awesome YouTube thumbnails. You can also do presentations and Facebook covers and YouTube covers and all sorts of stuff, banners, whatever you like. You can do it on this website for free. They've got some awesome tools on here that make the job really easy. You can create custom dimensions, or you can use some of their templates and change out the text and images and stuff like that. You can make animated social media stuff here as well, and you can see we've got stuff like Facebook flyers, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, blog banners. Now maybe you don't have the software like Photoshop or some of those other types of software, or maybe if you have got them you're not good enough to use them because some of them are quite complex. You can see here you can create certificates, resumes, desktop wallpapers, you name it. You can create just about anything with this, and it's very easy to do because it's all just drag and drop and upload your images, or you can use the images that they supply, or you can buy images on here as well and create an upgrade to their more premium pack. I'm using the free version here. You can see they've got a ton of themes here on the YouTube templates for thumbnails. If you want to use these you can do, or you want to use your own you can do as well, and it's entirely up to you. I generally just use my own. I just basically put a bit of text in and put a couple of images in, and that's about it really. I'm pretty sure that someone with a lot more skill than myself and a lot more time can do a better job than I'm doing here. I'm just going to quickly show you here. I'm going to create a custom dimension of 1920 by 1080, and you can see we now got a blank canvas. You can still add in some of these templates if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you, but I'm just going to go with the free flow here and just go with a blank canvas. And you've got photos here you can use as well, which is also a plus side. Now you've also got elements. These elements what you can add into your designs. There is a lot of free ones on here, and there's also some paid ones on here, just like some of the images and backgrounds. They have tons of free ones, but there's also some more paid versions, which are only like so many cents and $1 and stuff like that for each of these. Once you bought them, you got them for good. And you see we've got a load of different text and fonts here. You've got your headers, your subheadings and stuff like that, and you can just add in whatever you like here. So these are your backgrounds, and you've got your upload area, which is where you can upload all your images. Pretty cool really. So let's go ahead and have a look at how we can go about creating something simple. So if you haven't got a great lot of knowledge or a great imagination when it comes to graphics, you can just do whatever you like on here and use it on YouTube. It's pretty straightforward. You can add a new page down here. I'm just going to add in a header or heading. Now you can put in some text here. I'm just going to paste in this text here. Now I also want to change some of these letters to capitals, but first I want to change the fonts, and you can change the font in here. There's tons of fonts for you to choose from. I like this sort of slab one, which makes it a bit fatter. I like that look, and I'm going to add in some capitals here. Now obviously you can take more time than what I'm doing and use your imagination a lot more. I'm just sort of rushing this to get it done and show you how to use it. I don't want to bore you to death, but basically go through the motions and add in your images and text. Once you've got that done, you can just drag this out. It will hold its shape. It won't go out of shape or nothing like that. You can move it up, and you can see you've got the guidelines there to help you get things central. And then all you need to do now is change the background. You can put whatever background you like in here. Change the font color. You can change the transparency. You've got some other features on here as well. Now obviously I'm just clicking on some of these to show you. There is a lot of free ones here. There is also some paid versions on here as well, which are quite nice as well. But you've got all your gradients and stuff like that on here, and you can also change the brightness, the contrast, saturation, tint, the blur, and all that sort of good stuff in there. Add a vignette. Loads of things you can do. Flip, crop, and filter. You've also got your transparency here as well to turn this down a little bit if you want to. So again, loads of different options available, and if you're very creative you can take your time and you can get a really decent image done. and it'll be high definition as well. Now you can also add some of these in. Some of these are paid, like this one's paid. It's got you can see on here some sort of background on it. You need to remove that, and the only way you remove that is by purchasing it. And they're not a lot of money, but you can go ahead and purchase some of these, or you could just use the free ones. It's entirely up to you. Here's a free one you can use. So let's go ahead and change this up a little bit. I'm going to add in some lines. Now you can also section this off and have different colors. You can do fancy lines with different colors on them. Entirely up to you. You can rotate things, as you can see here. I'm just going to change the font. So you can have two different colors if you wanted to. You can have it a diagonal, which is quite nice. I'll just show you this how to change the color on one side. There's loads of different methods of doing this, but I'll just quickly show you this quick method here. Now you can use one of the elements up the top to change the color on the other side, because these work as in layers, like you're putting layers on top of each other, just like you would in Photoshop, but this is obviously online. So now we've got the divider there, and if you wanted to change the color on the other side, you could just grab yourself one of these little elements here, put it over here, and you can then pull this down, and you can just change the color of that element there. And you can duplicate, as you can see here, position it, do what you like there, change the color. Obviously then colors are going to clash, but you just get the general idea, like so. So let me go ahead and change this other side. So if you want to change the purple, say for instance you want to change the purple to say a grey or something like that, you can do. You just go back to backgrounds here, hit the color swatches up there and just change it like so. Very simple and easy to do. And you can put your images on the other side, whatever you want to do here. You could be more creative, but you get the general idea. So just use your imagination really. So let's go ahead and quickly finish this image up here just for YouTube. I'm just going to quickly do some of these. I'm going to stretch this out a little bit here. There's too much gap in there, so I'm just going to drag that back to the top. There we go. And you want to try and get your text a little bit bigger so people can see it, but not too big so you can't get anything else on the screen. So let me add in some other objects here. I'm going to add in a computer here that I've got, or a laptop. Just like to add these in. Again, it would be nice to get this bigger, but obviously I could pull that down, but you can spend more time there. So I'm just going to quickly pull that back a bit, make that a bit bigger. There we go. Straighten it up. And obviously that's the wrong image. Now, rather than me going into Photoshop and changing all this, which I would normally do, but I'll just show you can do it in this program as well. You can add in the image of your choice. And once you've got the image to change here, all you need to do here is, let me just select this person here, just drop her in there, like so. And of course I need to change that image there, so let me go ahead and do that. So first off, I'm going to put this backdrop here for Outlook, because that is what the video is about. So I'm just going to put Outlook in here and resize it. Now you can group these as well, which makes it a lot easier to move the whole thing around once you get it all into position. It's a bit fiddly, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. But you can see I've got some gaps around here with the wrong colors and some text showing behind the back. And I'll show you how you can get around this without having to put this into Photoshop. So all we need to do here is add an element. So if you want to add an element, you can do. Let me just add this Outlook in here as well. Put that onto the right here, just drag that in. There we go. And I'm just going to change the background color behind the back of this Outlook here. So go to elements, and again we're just going to add one of these in and just drop this in over the top. Now obviously it's going to cover up the image what we've got here, but don't worry, because you can move these around and put them, drop them to the back, and also bring the other one to the front, whatever you want to do. Now you can use your cursor keys here to navigate up and down. If you can't get this in the right position here, you can see it's just moving about. Just use your cursor keys just to shunt that up a little bit, like so. And there we go. And all I need to do here now is just basically go up to position and move this to the back. And now we've got the color there hidden at the back. and I can also change the color to that white to another color if I want to, just to make it pop a bit more. And then once I've got that in position, I can then group all these as well if I wanted to. So if I just wanted to group the laptop, I just highlight all the images inside there and then hit the group bit at the top, and you can move this now freely around your image, which means if I want to position this in a different position and I don't want to you know, have to move all this and straighten it all up every time, you just group them in just like so. Very simple and easy to do. And again, you can use your imagination and be much more creative than I'm doing here, but basically you don't need to be a graphic designer to get some sort of decent or reasonably decent image done, as you can see here. Now if you want to change the background color, if you don't like the color scheme there and you want to change it a little bit, you can do, and change it to maybe something else. Maybe you want to get a bit more of an envelope sort of theme or something to do with Outlook. Obviously that's too dark, that's not what I want. And again, you can just go in here, that's not too bad, but then we lose the Outlook sign here, and this is probably what I'm looking for, something like this. And we've done there. I think that's good enough for me, and we can just now save this and download it and then upload it to YouTube. Pretty straightforward and easy to do. And that's going to be about it for this video. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Hope this one's helped you out, guys, and if it has, then hit the like and subscribe button, and I shall see you again for some more videos real soon. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now. Now if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the big red subscribe button on my YouTube channel and hit the bell notification button next to that to be notified when we upload new videos.